man's guy. I'm sorry about that, guys. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow cabinets. Thank you for the opportunity to give me to speak in front of you guys this evening. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is David L. Bushner, and I'm running as a Republican candidate for Ozark County Presiding Commissioner. To give you a little bit about my background, I've always grown up in a rural area. I was raised old school by my folks, family values, with honesty and integrity. I was active through 4-H and FFA, and my parents later on moved to Ozark County, purchased a property, a ranch, and then raised purebred Angus cattle. I want to follow with my educational qualifications. I attended a 4-year college degree at Northwest Missouri State University, Bachelor of Science degree in Business and Marketing. Once I graduated from college, I knew that I wanted to purchase a real estate company and had to go to real estate school for 2 months to go ahead and get my brokers and go ahead and purchase my real estate company. Sorry, a little nervous, guys. Usually I do a storyboard when I talk to everyone, and I'm trying to stay on as far as all the points I want to get across to everyone. And I'm sorry I'm breaking from it a little bit. But I ran real estate, and I was very productive, did well with real estate. We all know the economy crash, and things happen, and I had to venture on to a new adventure going into insurance adjusting. It was an avenue that had adequate money for me to be able to take care of my family. But one thing I did have to do is I had to leave Ozark County. That's one thing I'd like you to keep in mind. Once I was in there, I worked with BP oil spill. Everyone knows about that. I was one of 1,700 people that was hired to do that cleanup job. I was then, within 2 weeks, moved up to 300 people. I was in-house, handling a very sophisticated situation, very demanding, and it was something that I was able to obtain not only through doing software, communication skills, but to be able to work in conditions that were almost impossible. Later on after that, I came back home after 8.5 months. I had to leave my family. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. And that's one of the things I'd like to talk to you about as far as being presiding commissioner. Later on, I got involved with construction. I was also a project manager involved with a roofing company that did hail claims. Through all the information I learned how to do while being on the road, I finally turned it back to the people. When I was doing project management, working for construction, I was involved in Pennsylvania, Mississippi, and Louisiana. My personal background, I've been an Ozark County resident for 26 years, and most of you know me from that period of time. I was married to my beautiful wife for 20 years, my 2 children, Maverick, 10, and my daughter, 8, Savannah. I've been a Lions Club member for years. I've supported the ballpark kids. I also have worked hard to develop a horse ranch through buying horses through Heather's grandparents and raising it. We all know how much they're worth. Later on, since then I announced my candidacy, I was attending commissioners' meetings and to follow up to see what was going on in the county. I also got involved with SCOCOG committee to watch the things that were taking place for the next 5 to 10 years, and that's another issue, is to get public participation. I also, I'm sorry, I lost my, looking for grants and small business opportunities. My campaign goals are obviously manage the budget and expenses, assist and support Road and Bridge Commissioners Gary Collins and Greg Donnelly. Encourage public participation is the main thing that needs to take place in this, because we need to have small business come in here. And I do believe that I have the skills to put things together to get small business to come here. Increasing revenue and grants and to promote tourism are obviously some solutions to bring in more revenue. One of the main key things that someone must have in order to get their message across and also to work with individuals is to have communication skills to put the things together that we need in this community. When I've traveled around and I've seen all of you, you've all expressed to me that you want some small business to take place here. Let's make things straight that this small business will not detour from other things that we have here, but it will bring in revenue that needs to be generated because we can't live off taxes. Please vote on August 5th, primary, for David L. Bushner. I would appreciate your vote and be proud and honored to represent Ozark County, and I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.